Mail call. Actually, this is going to be really short. There's only 3 cards in here, and it's pretty much for Saskia. So after this, I'll show you what I'm going to take out, what I'll put in. Okay, first up, got this Elder Gargaros. This is power creep like a motherfucker. 5 mana for a 6/6 Vigilance, Reach, Trample. Whenever he attacks or blocks, choose one. I get 3/3 beast creature, I get 3 life, or I draw a card. I mean, holy shit. How much would this cost, mana-wise, 10 years ago? 8? Probably. Maybe 9? Damn. Anyway, this is going in Saskia because I thought it'd be... I plan to take out Aggravated Assault, but I do have Anzac, the Quake Mole. So Anzac, if I get him going, and he's getting multiple attacks, if Gargaroth is there, then every attack with Anzac, I'll just call him Anzac, it's just easier. I can just draw a bunch of cards and gain a bunch of life or get a bunch more creatures to beat people with. Unless have haste, getting the creatures won't do anything. But drawing the cards, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And I played this card a lot in Arena. When I do play Arena, it's becoming a cesspool again. Then I got this Ghostway. I thought this would be a better way to protect the team than probably take out Semester's End for it, because Semester's End, it costs 4. It does sort of the same thing, but it targets each target creature. So did I keep anything protection from white? I don't think anything in the deck has protection from white. So Semester's End can target all my creatures. Ghostway just blanket everybody. It doesn't help my Planeswalker, singular, because I only have one Planeswalker in the deck. But I'm not too worried about it. I'm just thinking that it might be better to have something that costs less, or maybe I just want to put this in alongside Semester's End. Then, who was it that told me about this? Hang on, let me check right quick. Channel. Community. Comments. I think it was, it's one of the new guys. It's one of the guys that recently started. No, actually it was Izskimi. Okay. Izskimi. He told me about Faber Earl. I'd forgotten. I'd probably seen this once and thought it was cool and then just forgot about it. And he said, you know, that would be good in Saskia. And I said, holy shit, Izskimi. You're right, man. So I'm going to put this in. I mean, it works perfectly. 1 green-white, and it comes into play as a 2/2. Except it's going to hit 4/4 pretty soon. Tap for each color among permanents control, add 1 mana of that color. If I've got Saskia in play. If I have Saskia in play, this son of a bitch taps for 4. That's pretty damn cool. Now, some people might say that I should put one into Kenny, my other 5-color, my 1 5-color deck, because Reaper King is down right now, down for maintenance. But Kenny doesn't reliably pump out things of that many colors. It's just not the way he was designed. But Saskia does, and that's how she was designed. And then I had this Gratuitous Violence, pulled it out of a Foundations pack, somehow, somewhere. And I want to put this in instead of Aggravated Assault. So Aggravated Assault, you spend 3... I think it costs 2 triple red, and you spend 2 in triple red. It's either 3 in double red or 2 in triple red. I'm pretty sure it's 2 in triple red. Anyway, you spend that, and you tap all your creatures and get another attack step. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. So unless I have the mana, and unless I'm committing attacks where I do want to double them, it doesn't really do anything. But this, it always does something. So if a creature I control will hit something, smash somebody, Inferno Titan, it would deal double the damage instead. So I think that's going to be better for Saskia than Gratuitous Violence. Damn. I've been a bit sick lately. That's another reason I've been posting. So as he was asking me why I haven't been posting. Well, one, I've been a bit sick, and two, I'm trying to think of what I want to do with this channel. Do I want to keep it the way it is? Do I want to keep it just magic? Starting to slowly grow a little bit more, so that's good. Not very fast, but I was watching this other dude on YouTube, and he gives advice to content creators, and he said you can't think in 1 or 2 years. You can't. You've got to look at you've got to pretend you're Chinese, look at a 5-year plan. So you're not growing your channel in 2 or 3 years unless you get really lucky. You're growing your channel in about 5 years. That's what you should count on. So 5 years of doing this. Is it going to work? Am I going to get bored? Are you guys going to get bored? Maybe. Some of you will. So I've been thinking about other things. Something I don't let mix with this channel is politics. I'm very interested in the world situation, very interested in politics, but I don't mix it with the channel because it's polarizing, and I don't want to turn people away or polarize them. But I have been studying the situation, the rapidly changing situation in Syria, for example, and I've got some ideas about it, and I've been reading some ideas about it, and I like talking about it, but I don't think this is the format. The reason I'm mentioning this now in an oblique way is to see if anybody would be interested, and there's plenty of political analysis online. There's a shitload of it. Oh my God. I'd have a lot of competition. And basically what I'd be doing is just, you would get to hear my voice, distill thoughts from about 10 or 12 other people, and present my view on what's going on. And I don't know if there's really any need for that, any call for that. So it's just something I've been thinking of. But anyway, let's get to what you're here for. Magique l'Assemblée. J'aime l'Assemblée. As-tu? Bien ça. Alright, so I was thinking, I'm pulling out the cards that I already planned to take out. So, to make this easier, to make this faster. And here's what I was thinking. So I already said, aggravated assault, yeah, it is 3 and... Okay, I was completely wrong. I fucking hate it when this happens. So aggravated assault is pretty damn cheap. 2 in a red. And it's 3 in double red to activate. Okay, 3 in double red, untap all creatures control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase, followed by an additional main phase. Play this ability only in time you could play a sorcery. Now, like I said, it just kind of sits there until I have the right creatures for it. One of them is definitely Savage Ventmaw, because Savage Ventmaw gives me the mana to keep activating this. I get essentially it's not really infinite attacks, because either my attacking forces will get whittled down to where I don't have anything left to attack with, although I should probably stop before that point, or I win the game. So, but with Anzac, Anzac does something really similar, so I'm not sure if I need an enchantment that just kind of sits there and does nothing. And that's the thing, is I want to take out things that don't do anything, unless everything is perfect. Because the way I've been building my decks, I used to do that a lot. I used to put in cards that only worked if everything was perfect. And then I started slowly taking them out in favor of more general effects. That's a reason why I put my foil Onslaught Black Market up for sale. I talked about before in a segment called I Should Sell This Card, Shouldn't I? I think that's what I called it. Anyway, if you look at my old videos for Black Market, I talk about it. Because I can't really play Black Market because it's me. So my opponents consider it a deadly threat, and they kill it as soon as they can. Because they know what's going to happen. I'm going to get a bunch of mana and do dirty things. And I'm going to make sure I kill creatures to get the mana faster. So they just get rid of the black market, and then I just kill creatures for fun and profit without getting the market connection. Aggravated Assault is kind of the same way. If I had, say, 2 or 3 more Savage Ventmaw effects, if I had 2 or 3 more cards that gave me that much mana, then it would be more interesting. Rada doesn't do it. She only gives you 2. Roshan the Meanderer, I think she only works with X spells, so you can't use it on an activation cost. There is Neheb the Eternal, where you get red if you deal damage. So that's a possibility, but I'm not sure if it's a good... I don't have a Neheb. I've been thinking about getting one, but I'm also tired of just buying random cards. I don't want to buy just random cards and shove them in the deck anymore. I want to think carefully. Oh, that looks cool. I've got so many fucking cards that just look cool. I've got 2 binders full of these. I've got a little box, a little stack. It looks like a commander deck. It's like this thick, and it's full of cool cards that don't fit in the binders because Tyranny Retige is out of pages, so I can't put them in. And Nalia, now she's going to come out. So was it Easy Skimmy that was talking about this? Somebody is talking about Nalia too. Let me check right quick. So who mentioned Nalia? Apply. Yeah, actually, it was his game. It was him. In the exact comment where he talked about Faber Elder. So he said she's pretty much hitting, and she is. And I've got Loot, and I've got Owlbear Cub. So I fucking love Loot. Oh, Loot is fun. This great. Tap 6. What do I get? And then Owlbear Cub. Attack. As long as somebody has 8 lands. What do I get? It's like Christmas. Nalia, because it's so mana intensive, and yeah, she makes the creatures cheaper, but it's just not as impressive. So I'm going to take her out because she doesn't quite fit this deck for some reason. It's just not quite there. So I'll put her in for the Faber Elder. So I'm getting more. I was thinking of taking out Solemn Simulacrum, but then I had a game where I really needed that color agnostic way to fix my colors, way to get land. So I kept it in there. Let me see what else I've got for Saskia. What else was I thinking of taking out? How many Chams do I have left? So if I take out Aggravated Assault for Gratuitous Violence, I still got Angelic Renewal, which if somebody tries to destroy it, it's a bit of a waste. And if they're doing it in response to me activating it, well, it doesn't really work that way because sacrificing it is part of the cost. There's Guardian Project, Mari's Wake, Seal of Cleansing, which is the same thing. Oh, you're going to destroy my Seal of Cleansing? Okay, fuck you, I'll blow up your mana rock. Eat that. How do you like that? So, if I go down to 5 enchantments, and 2 of them, I sacrifice kind of at will, then I really don't need the Sterling Grove, do I? Yeah, it can help me find one of my enchantments, but if I'm taking out, this is really to find Aggravated Assault. I thought that was key in the deck, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Yes, it would be cool with Savage Ventmaw to do this massive Aggravated Assault fueled attacks, multiple attacks. but it's not really necessary. I mean, this deck, it just works. Taking off this sleeve because I'm not sure what the origin of it is. This one is a KMC sleeve. Yeah, it's been around a little while. It's got some surface scratches, but KMC is a brand that I trust. It's a good. When you're using your card condoms, when you're slipping them on, make sure you get card condoms you can trust to protect your investment. Alright, so old Gagaroth. So I'm down 2 enchantments, 1 half-assed creature, and I'm up 2 creatures and enchantment. What about this fucking Ghostway? What do I put in for that? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what I can put in, take out for Ghostway, because it would be nice to have another bit of instant protection. Yeah, I've got Selfless Spirit, but a bit more protection would be good. Okay, that gives my stuff haste. I'm just going to skip back. Everything that is a mana rock or land, I'm not even going to bother considering, because I need the land, I need the rocks. You gotta smoke those rocks. This is just really good. Protection. Okay, so maybe I'll take out Semester's End for Ghostway, but I would rather have both. I would rather double up on it. And the other thing I decided is, yes, I've got a Heroic Intervention just sitting in my pile of cool cards that don't have a fucking home. But with this deck, Heroic Intervention is less likely to be what I want, because I'm going to attack and somebody at some point is going to do, hey, I'll settle your wreckage. Okay, that sucks. And if I've got Heroic Intervention, I'm just screwed. Sorry, everybody gets exiled. If I have Semester's End or Ghostway, I'll say, huh, I'll exile my creatures myself, motherfucker, and they'll come back. You crack whore. Try to settle my wreckage. I'll settle it myself and bring my dudes back. Alright, Questing Beast is good. Still like the idea of her. Not sure what how she's going to work in practice. Oh, yeah. I took out Elish Norn because the Elish Norn Defense of the Heart combo, that was too good. That was too good. I did it once, and it broke the game. I won the game off that because nobody can have any creatures. All their creatures are base power, base toughness 1, and Elish Norn says they all die. So you put a creature into play, and it just dies. So there's, until they can get rid of or Elish Norn, there's nobody's gonna have creatures but me, and I keep smashing into people. So I did that once. It was fun, and I took out the 2 pieces that let me do it, because my opponents really didn't like it for understandable reasons. Okay, that's card draw. I bought him for the deck, so he's staying in there until I can find out if he's good. Okay, this guy, he's just fun, he's just cute, I just want it. This guy actually won me a game. I attacked, and I took all of dude's artifacts, and his artifacts plus the treasures made exactly 20. So, attacked, took all his artifacts, he took his turn, passed the turn, and I said, okay, my upkeep, I win. And he got confused, and he said, what do you mean? Well, I've got 20 artifacts because I took all your artifacts, and you didn't kill me on your turn. That was your last chance to kill me. You came close. You really came fucking close. And he did. He did come really close. It was one of those, either you win on your turn or I win on my turn sort of things. And yeah, so Hellcat Tyrant is cool. Luris, a lot of combos with him. If I'm taking out the damn Aggravated Assault, do I really need this guy anymore? Because that's why he was in here. He was in here to attack and trigger aggravated assault. But now, if I attack, I can use that mana for loot. Then loot is tapped unless I really need to think about this. What else do I have? So what else do I have that I can spend this mana on? So when it attacks, I get 6 mana. I don't have any real instance or combat or anything. I could use it on whatever happens, like Aurelia. So Aurelia will give me multiple attacks, but she doesn't give me a main phase between. She says when she attacks the first time each turn, untap your dudes. After this phase, after this combat phase, there is an additional combat phase. So she goes combat, untap, combat. There's no main phase between. And Zach, okay, when he becomes blocked, untap your dudes. After this combat phase, so it's the same thing. It's the exact same fucking thing. And I only need to spend 3 double red, double green once, and he has to be blocked every combat this turn available. So what would I spend this on? After the combat phases, I get an additional main phase, so I can cast things. I mean, there's that. Or early in the game, I can just attack with the Savage Ventmaw. 6 mana. I'm going to get that early, right? Nope. I could probably get it down turn 4 if I get the right rocks and the right ramp. And then I get free miss. So, yeah, maybe I better keep him. What else have I got? What else could I take out? Zopandrel. Oh, that guy's funny. That guy's really funny. Soaring, Caterpillar, Mickey, there's Aurelia, Urbrask. What is somewhat questionable? This is the only piece of instant removal I have. Well, Seal of Cleansing is instant. But this, I don't have anything else. So I better keep that. What else? This dude's pretty cool. Scares people. Scares people because I can basically lightning bolt any creature. Because he ain't getting blocked. There he is, Looty Booty. Oh, he's a cutie pootie. Okay, what else? Mirren. When he hits somebody, destroying an enchantment. There's the Spirit. Selfless Cleansing. The idea is, and I want to get a Cinderclasm. So, Cinderclasm, Pyroclasm, Hideous Laughter, they all do kind of the same thing. They all do, well, this gets -2, but they all take out small creatures, burn them out, leaving more room for my big ones to fight in. So, kind of with that. And if I get a Cinderclasm, that is yet another card I have to figure out what to take out for. Christ. It's getting hard. It's getting real fucking hard. Yeah. Great Against Eldrazi. That's just a weird looking dude. But he's an 8/4 for 4, and he smashes people. This is not easy at all. Do I want to take out Murray's Wake because it just gets targeted? People just cut it down? So what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get that additional piece of protection. I'm trying to get that Ghostway in. How should I do that? Now, looking at the deck list on Moxfield, so add 2 creatures, go down 1. So I'm going to be at 40 creatures. The deck will be at 40 creatures, and that's the other thing. I want to keep a good critical mass of creatures because of Owlbear, because of Loot. I suppose I could take out Dam, but then I don't have any unrestricted board wipe. I have 9 artifacts. I have Arcane Signet, Chromatic Lantern, Fellwar Stone, Soul Ring for mana rocks. I've got 4 rocks. I've got 4 rocks. I've got 4 pieces of equipment: the Bassus Collar, Shadow Spear, Reaver Cleaver, and Sword of Sinew and Steel. I have Conduit of Worlds to get lands back. I have 37 lands in the deck. And I don't think I want to go below that because I've already seen where I can have problems getting the right colors and drawing lands. So the deck is really tight. I don't know what to take out for that Ghostway. Now if I take out Mirari's Wake, then that's one less artifact or enchantment that is going to draw people's attention. In Guardian Project, a lot of times people don't care about it. Mirari's Wake, people get worried because you have double mana. And the last time I won a game, I didn't need it. So what if I did take it out? What if I took out Mirari's Wake for Ghostway? Just relied on the ramp. Tell me if you think this is a bad idea. Tell me if you think that I'm smoking crack by doing this. Now, what that does, of course, is without Elish Norn and without the Mirari's Wake, when I do the, and that's another reason to keep it, is if I do a Pyroclasm, if I've got the Wake out, then all the small creatures will survive, because I don't think I have, I've got a couple like Widows, Dawn Twitter, no, Cosmic Caterpillar, Secure Tribe Elder, that sort of thing. They're all at toughness, so they're going to die anyway. But everybody else have Mirari's Wake, and I do Pyroclasm, they survive. Of course, I also have Self Spirit for that. And most of them, so Sultari Visionary is 3, so Sun Titan can bring him back. Sultari Gorillas are 4, Sun Titan cannot bring him back. Luris cannot bring either one of them back. But I've got the whole package with Marin of Clan Nel Toth. So I'll do that. I'll take out Mirari's Wake for Ghostway. And today is Wednesday. Year of our Lord, 2024. And it's December the 11th. So tomorrow, I go to the pub and play Commander. EDH. And I'm going to take this deck and test it. Maybe this is the final build. Maybe I don't need the Wake. Having the double protection from Ghostway and Semester's End is probably going to be better for me. Yeah, this foil's kind of bent, so I'm bending it back. Alright. Thanks for stopping by.